If you've been following along with this advent calendar, you know I'm starting to get a little annoyed. Why? Because I haven't had a scotch yet. I'm not looking at the front of this bottle because I don't want to be disappointed ahead of time, but I hope you saw on the front that this is from Scotland, because if it's not, I'm going to throw a little bit of a fit. So let's do this. Welcome to Whisky Riffs. If you're new here, I'm Kevin, and thank you for stopping by. I'm in the middle of an advent calendar from Flaviar, which is a lot of blind tastings that I'm doing of different whiskeys, and a lot of these whiskeys seem to be from the USA. I have not had a scotch yet that I can remember in, 15 days of tasting. I'm hoping day 16 has something else for me because, frankly, I want a scotch. It's been way too long, and dang it, I want to taste a scotch in this freaking calendar. Let's see what we got today, huh? Nosing first. Oh, well, that's very different from yesterday. Yesterday was a weird whiskey. I had no problem with, day 13 and day 14. They were very nice whiskeys. I think day 13 was my favorite, which is shocking. Go back and watch that video and you'll find out why it's shocking. But this has some very different notes for me. I'm getting some island notes. This is a very light whiskey. Are we in the Scotch territory? Are we there? Did we make it there by day 16? Oh, this really smells familiar. This is more like in the Highland Park region of Scotland. I'm getting some of the tire store notes that I get on a lot of those island whiskeys from Scotland. There's a little bit of sweetness underneath it. That's really a little bit smoky and peaty. Yeah, I think we finally found a scotch. Did we find a scotch? Oh, gosh, I hope so. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of molasses. I'm getting some sweetness there. Maybe some lighter fruits. It really smells like there's some influence of a seaside. Yeah, it's kind of my territory. In fact, I think there's even a couple of Bunnahabhain that are of this kind of note. But there's also a couple other island whiskeys in Scotland that really have this same kind of flavor profile. I know I've guessed Highland Scotch a few times, and I know that's probably the reason why I got so upset that I haven't had one yet. But I think today, this one's from Scotland. This could be good. This could be really bad. It's from India. But that doesn't mean it's not a malted whiskey, because India is famous for their single malts and their blends. They have taken the Scottish tradition of making whiskey, and I'm really pretty happy with the nose on this one. All right, let me pull up the Flaviar app. We are on day 16. Well, this is Neewer Indian Single Malt Whiskey. Thank you for a single malt whiskey. It is at 46% ABV. It's also pretty pricey. It's $108. That's not cheap for a whiskey. And I don't see an age statement on this, so that's a little weird. I don't know much about Amaran, so this is new for me. Their tasting notes are tropical fruits, vanilla, salty, smooth, sweet, rich, smoky, medicinal. Yep, I got some peaty notes. I definitely got that sea salt type nose and flavor. So that fits right with what I was thinking of. The distiller's name, Amrut, comes from the Indian mythology translated as elixir of life. Okay, whiskey is the elixir of life for me. And they're saying that the price is all involved with why they're working so hard to make this a high quality product. And of course the price is also because this is a limited release, 12,000 bottles. And what I really like about this whiskey is that it reminds me of an island scotch, which has those nice sea salt notes and the fruity notes and the mix of them. So I'm very happy with this whiskey. I think it was a delicious whiskey. I don't know if I would pay $108 for this whiskey. Maybe? I don't know. What do you think? Would you pay $108 for this bottle of Neewer whiskey? I mean, it's tasty, but is it that tasty for that amount? I don't know. Let me know in the comments though. I'd love to hear your thoughts as always. And until tomorrow, take care of yourself. Take care of those people around you. And cheers. Yeah, it's not bad. Might be a little expensive though.